The DonutSMP is still recovering from the economic crash I did last video. So let's do it again. I'm gonna make sure the DonutSMP economy is never the same again. And the way I'm gonna do it is with a complex technique called buying all the lily pads from the auction house until there's none left and then reselling them for more. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Now before we get into that, my base did get destroyed and I need a new base to set up to just start buying all the items because I wanna feel safe. Now my base did get destroyed by a streamer who's supposed to be Ferrex's mod on Twitch. He went in this and decided not to leave my base. This is the streamer's POV. The streamer Fear Nitro pulled my friend's pearl and started hiding behind this armor stand. My friend was kind of mad. He placed a crystal, but then he found him by throwing XP and found that it's at the armor stand. After we found him, he drank milk, whatever, and then started hitting me or whatever, just like, I don't know, not being that nice. So at the end, I packed up my armor and I decided to completely let them fight. And they fought it out. And this guy's supposedly Ferrex's mod on Twitch. Well, not mod, but like, yeah, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, he ended up losing, and then he cut the part of dying out of his stream, but I still captured it here. And even after I recorded this video, he destroyed my other base, which is kinda crazy. I have no idea why I trusted him, but I'm not trusting him anymore. But anyway, we're not here to talk about how bad this person is. We're here to crash DonutSMP economy again. And to start, I'm gonna gear up and leave to find a new place to build a base. That kinda rhymed. So I'm gonna take some of my gear from here. Also rhymes. I'll leave this pearl over here since I don't need it. So I'll just start TP. And this looks like a perfect location to start digging, like nobody will suspect that my base is here. Let's go down to Deep Slate and let's mine out an area for my base. And I feel like I could buy a drill because I already have enough money for that and it'll just make digging out so much faster. Now, this base is gonna have an area for a farm and an area for the stuff. So I'm gonna start decorating it by building the roof, the floor, and this is basically the design I'm going for. So I'm gonna start by creating rooms for it. And this is going to be the room for where the farm is. And this is the room where I built this farm, but this is in the future and will not be in this video. And I'm digging out this area, which is going to be the recording area and the area I'm going to be using for my videos. Anyway, I'm going for the same design as I did the main room. This looks nice. And I'll put item frames here to frame every single part of the videos. So these are the two things I'll frame for my previous two videos. And this is going to be today's video topic, the lily pad. And this is the whole base build. I'll add some leaves because they never hurt and they usually make it look better. Now we can start buying all the lily pads from the auction house that are below $10k. And here are the section where everything is above 10k. So we have bought our first stack and one of lily pads, but now all of them are above 50k each. Now we're going to a very expensive section where all the lily pads are above 100k each. Now the lily pads are almost $1 million. They're like $500,000 each, which is crazy. And now it's really hard to buy them because it's worth so much money. Okay, and now they're worth $1 million each. This is crazy. I'm losing so much money from this. Imagine just one lily pad for $1 million. This is 3.9 million, so after buying this I'll be at 10 million. And now this one is 5 mil, and the rest of them are 1 billion. I can't buy the ones that are worth 1 billion, but I could at least buy this one. It's 5 million, so after buying this, I'll be left with 5 million. Dang, I have no money left. So now I could put all of them in here, and I have so much of them. I literally have like 14 stacks, which is crazy. Now, since there's basically none left, I could start selling them. And I'll sell each one for probably around 600,000. Yeah, 600,000 sounds fair. And on orders, pads are pretty cheap, but it doesn't matter. So I'll keep selling them for around $500 to $600 each. And I'll sell this for like 5 mil. And I'll sell these both also for 5 mil. And I'll keep selling single ones for around 599,000. And I'll sell this stack for 10 mil. And I'll sell this also for 10 mil. And I'll keep selling these for around 5 mil each. Now this is how the auction house looks like now. We're now the only ones selling lily pads here. So now all I could do here is just wait around and see if they get sold. So I'm logging off for now and I'll log back in later. Okay, we're back and let's see if our stuff sold. Okay, that's kind of underwhelming, but still we sold one lily pad for 600,000. And now lily pads are back to the same price, which is kinda sad. But a lily pad for 600,000, it's still kind of a W because they're worth like 1k each, which is kind of crazy. So I'll call this a W because we were able to sell something worthless for a lot of money. But I did end up losing a lot of money this challenge. But I'm still gonna do more of these in the future to try and actually profit for once. So if you wanna know when I'm doing that exactly and what item I'm using, then you should join my Discord down below. I'm also hosting a huge giveaway and nobody's in it, so you have a really big chance to win if you join my Discord, link in the description. And I guess you all should subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.